Hello YouTube and welcome to my third and final part of my Knights Honor guide. Today I will be covering every other rare weapon in the game that you have to collect. I don't know how long this episode will be, I'll try and get through it. It may get a little confusing because they're all spread out all over the game world, but I'll try and make it as simple as possible. So, all of these weapons are based on drop percentage from monsters, so make sure you're not a holo, that means you're human, so make sure you're human, you've got around 10 active humanity that you've actually absorbed and are sitting in your inventory, like in the little circle in the top left saying 10, big number, 10, so that will increase your drop chance, and then also find the gold covetous serpent ring. It is in not in Anor Londo, it's in Sen's Fortress. If you don't know where it is, look up a video guide, it's kind of hard to get, but once you get it, it'll be well worth it. It increases your drop chance by like 200%, so well worth the effort. So I'm kicking this off with the Black Knight set, as it's the easiest to find and describe. Now, you can get these weapons off any Black Knight in the game, but the place where they respawn is right at the end of the Kiln of the First Flame, right before you fight the end boss. So, if you haven't got all the weapons already by the time you reach the end game, just go here, go to the Kiln of the First Flame, kill them all. If you haven't got it already, go back to the bonfire, do it again. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Now, these weapons consist of the Black Knight Great Axe, Greatsword, Halberd, Shield, and Sword. All of those begin with Black Knight, it just save time. So they are all dropped by the Black Knights, and go to the Kiln of the First Flame if you don't have them already. So next, the Silver Knight set. Now this is a smaller set than the Black Knight set. They drop a shield, a spear, and a straight sword. Silver Knight shield, Silver Knight spear, Silver Knight straight sword, that is. And they are in Anor Londo, they do respawn. So don't worry too much about it. And also, while you are in Anor Londo, they all use the Dragon Slayer bow, which is another weapon you need for this. The Dragon Slayer Great Bow, sorry. And yeah, there are plenty of Silver Knights around Anor Londo. So go to the big castle in Anor Londo, grab the bonfire there, and just keep spamming these Silver Knights until they drop the set you need. Okay, so as we're already in Anor Londo, the next weapon you need is a Giant's Halberd. You can buy this from the Giant Blacksmith for 5,000 souls, so, you know, pretty easy to get your hands on. Another rare weapon you need in Anor Londo is the Demon's Spear. This is a drop from the Batwing Demons. They are the things which take you from Sen's Fortress to Anor Londo. They're sort of pink. They look like bat demons. I mean, not that hard to miss. They have these lightning spears. They're mainly in small groups around the outside of the Anor Londo castle. So, yeah, just kill all of them, try and grab it. If it doesn't drop the first time, bonfire, wash, rinse, repeat, as usual. Now, finally, the Havel's Great Shield and Dragon Tooth weapon. On the first floor of the Anor Londo castle, after you come in through the window, smashed window, you will find several rooms. One of the rooms is the bonfire room, the first room on your left, I believe. Go into that quickly, make sure you're nice and rested and you have a save point. And then another one of the rooms along there, I think, if it's not along there, it will be another door upstairs. There is a hidden wall, one of the walls which you can hit and they disappear. Behind this wall is a staircase. If you go down the stairs, watch out for mimics, as I believe there is a mimic down there and he's a bit of a pain in the arse. Open all the chests, get the Havel's set, which is one of the best armor sets in the game if you're tanking, and he also has a weapon and a shield called the Dragon Tooth and Havel's Great Shield, which you need for the achievement. So the next two weapons we need for the achievement is a Stone Greatsword and Stone Great Shield. These are dropped by the Stone Knights in the Moonlight Butterfly Garden bit. There's plenty of them, they're all lying around, they do respawn, so if you don't get it the first time round, just go hit the bonfire and try again. Now, in the painted world of Ariamus, there is one weapon to collect, that is the Blood Shield, and I'm sure you're all aware if you've been there before, there is a large bridge with a dragon zombie at the end of it. If you walk up the bridge, you'll wake the dragon zombie, and he'll chase you to the other side, and you'll have to kill him before you can reach the contents on the bridge, unless you nabbed it quickly the first time round. So, there is plenty of drops. I can't remember exactly which drop it is. I think there's like 3 or 4 on the bridge in total. So the best way you're probably going to handle this is by pulling the dragon over and then just try and take him out with magic or a bow or something. Because he can't actually hurt you if you do him from ranged. So that'll work. And then you'll have yourself another weapon, the Blood Shield. Now, The next weapon you want to grab hold of is the Gravelord Sword. Now, to get this, you have to join the Gravelord Nito's Covenant. So I can't really explain how to get there. There is near the entrance to the Tomb of the Giants. If you retrace your steps, go up a ways. There is a open coffin. If you hop into this coffin and wait 20 seconds or so, you'll be sucked into Gravelord Nito's place. Now, you can't actually attack him here for some reason, but you can join his covenant and grab the sword. I'd advise looking up a video walkthrough for this one because I've explained it pretty terribly, but that is the Gravelord Sword. Now to enter the Tomb of the Giants. The first weapon you need is of Patches, the only NPC in the Tomb of the Giants. Now, he'll try and pull a bit of a dick move on you the first time you meet him, and he'll convince you to jump down a hole, or, well, actually he'll kick you down a hole, and try and steal your stuff. Now, when you go back up, you will have a choice. You can either spare his life and allow him to become a merchant back up at Firelink Shrine, or you can just kill him there and then. Both of these methods will get you the Crescent Axe you need for the achievement. But, I mean, killing him is cheaper, and let's face it, you want to kill him. I mean, he did just try and kill you. It's a sort of... It feels right. It feels right. Now, the final two weapons you're going to get are the Grant and Sanctus. These are both dropped by an NPC Vader, Divine Knight Leroy. He will invade you in the Tomb of the Giants right at the end before you face Gravelord Nito. Pretty easy kill. He does use Wrath of the Gods quite a lot, so watch out you're not near any cliffs. So yeah, finish him off, pick up his weapons, you are done. Okay guys, thank you for sticking with the guide. We just have a few more to go. Next up, Astora's Straight Sword. Now, I'm sure you all know of the Valley of the Drakes. As you enter this area, along the first cliff, there is a zombie dragon sleeping. Now, as you run in there, there are a bunch of drops. As soon as you run inside his hand, or pick up a drop, I think, he wakes up. So either kill him, or try and nab them stealthily and quickly and get out of there. There are two drops you need from him. The Astora's Straight Sword and the Dragon Crest Shield. Both of these are needed for the achievement. Both of these are under his claw thing. Now, head back to the Undead Asylum, and you'll find the soldier who gave you the flask and the key the first time you were there. You remember him, he's the first guy you bump into ever in the game. He talks to you for a little bit and then dies. Yeah, well, he's gone hollow now, unfortunately, and he's gonna try to kill you. So, you know, return the favour and win, and then he will drop his shield, and that is a rare weapon. Second to last weapon now, the Dark Hand. Now, to get this, you have to join the Dark Wraith Covenant. It's quite a complicated process. Basically, you have to kill the four kings, and you do not talk to the first snake that comes out. I can't remember his name. Frampt the Kingseeker, I think his name is. Basically, he comes out in Firelink Shrine. Don't talk to him. Don't even look at him. Go down and kill the four kings first. And now, as long as you haven't spoken to the first snake, a second snake shall appear down in this abyss. He is the leader of the Dark Wraith Covenant. So join his covenant and you get the Dark Hand. If none of that made sense, which I'm quite sure it didn't, just go and look up a video guide. It's quite a complicated thing to explain. Now you finally reached the last weapon of the achievement, the Channeler's Trident. Now the Channelers hang about by the Duke's Archive, so make sure you grab a bonfire there and just keep killing them until they drop it. This might take you a little while as they've got a very low drop chance, but just stick it with it because then you'll have the glorious Knight's Honour achievement and, you know, give yourselves a pat on the back because, I mean, that was a pain in the arse. Okay guys, so thank you so much for sticking with the guide. I hope you've got the achievement and this guide has helped you out a little bit. If you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. No, I'm kidding. But if you have subscribed, thank you so much. You're a good person. You win the game. Well done. So yeah, I've been Steven. I'll be bringing more videos out for you soon, and bye-bye.